drop down with the lower voice. So that is definitely the toughest part, and I'm definitely interested to see how he's going to make that transition and try to transition that way.
Speaking of your own bands, was it Too Hard?
No, Matt Harter is my current
Matt Harter is the
band
new
right
one.
now.
Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Too Fine was my former, and I was in that one for about 8 years. So.
And how is the new one going?
The new one's going all right. It's really tough to get people to take an audition seriously when you make flyers out, audition for a boy band or a man band, as I kind of like to call it a little bit. See, look, I'm blowing up already over here.
Hollywood, jeez.
But the hardest thing is to get people to take you seriously and actually come to the auditions. So that was the toughest part. We got together about 6 months ago, so we're going to start playing some gigs here very shortly. We have some original songs. We also do some covers, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, O-Town, guys like that. So. Okay,
what's your favorite Backstreet Boys song?
Ooh, I Want It That Way. I mean, classic. How can you not love that one? So everyone at the bars knows it. Every guy knows it. Don't lie to yourself. When you're drunk, you sing it downtown.
We know it. I'll admit to it. I've sang it.
And so I think that's just a classic.
It is. What about O-Town? Were you a fan of O-Town, or were you like, eh?
I didn't really like the whole making the band thing that they had. I think that's how they came up. I do love the song All or Nothing, though. That is just a great American song.
That is a great tune. Well, we need to take another short break here for Perfect Pets, so stay tuned and we'll be back with Drew.
Come meet Sunny, a 2-year-old male domestic shorthair. He's very friendly and affectionate, and his purr will for sure win you over in no time. Here's Haley. She's a female 1-year-old German Shepherd Husky mix. She's a beautiful, lovable dog that will brighten any home she's adopted into. Looking for a kitten? Well, then Kermit's the cat for you. He's a 6-month-year-old domestic shorthair. He's very playful and is looking for the perfect home with lots of fun things to do. And last but not least, here's Toby, a 4-month-year-old lab. He does well with other dogs and has lots of energy and certainly a lot of love to give.
To find out more about adoption for these pets or others, contact the Cooley Region Humane Society at 781-4014.
All right, and we're back here with Drew White.
That's right, don't get it wrong.
I can't talk, just kidding. Drew White, let's start over here. Okay, so we were talking about boy bands. And the burning question that I guess I want to know is, if someone came up to you after today's show and was like, you want to be in a boy band, would you drop everything and do it?
First of all, I'd tell them, now what we be in is considered a man band, and I want them to know that.
It's a man band.
First and foremost, so don't call us boys anymore. But there'd be some stipulations that I'd have to have, because there's a couple elements that make up a boy band. There's obviously the musical one with all the musical talent. There's the bad boy. There's always that bad boy.
Are you the bad boy?
Are
you the pretty one?
Not. I am the third one. I am the looks. So if I wasn't the looks, I wouldn't come.
That's true. You've got the hair for a boy band.
I do.
You do.
I mean, that's what my mom tells me, and she says a lot of nice things about me. So
she seems like a nice lady. She seems like a nice lady.
She's pretty educated. So she's a kindergarten teacher, so I don't know if she'd be lying to me or just saying that to me because I'm her son, but I don't like to think that. So
you wouldn't want. No one wants to assume their parents are lying to them. That's not fun. No. So you mentioned a falling out with your band. What prompted the fallout?
Like I said, my former boy band Too Fine, we got together around 2000. We broke up about 2008. So we were together for about 8 years. But it was a bunch of my friends from middle school. You know, we had this common love of boy band, so that's what we did for a while. But as we were my senior talent show in high school, what was going on is
this one of those embarrassing senior stories?
It's not too embarrassing. I mean, the fallout. You know, we did our performance. It was great, but I noticed my buddy Brian, my bandmate Brian, he kept kind of stepping in front of me on stage, and I didn't like that too much because when I get on stage, I don't like to talk about this too much, but I'm kind of a peacock. I like to ruffle up those feathers.
Oh yeah,
and
stage presence.
And show off for the ladies a little bit. And he was kind of stepping in my business, and I didn't like that. And then I heard him telling another one of my bandmates, Luke, that he thought he was the looks. So.
Conflict.
Yeah, a lot of argument, a lot of hair pulling. A couple tears, and we're no longer.
So, did you ever think that you would get into another band, or did you swear off the band? Did you go crazy? What did you do after you broke up?
I did for a little bit. I ate a lot of Haagen-Dazs ice cream, a ton, and I watched 10 Things I Hate About You on repeat.
I've been there.
For a very long time, but, I kind of swore off. I thought I'd never do it again. This isn't for me. I'm growing up. I don't love it anymore. And then about 6 months ago, when I started my other band, I had Shuffle on my iPod, and O-Town All or Nothing came on, and I decided, the last couple of years I've been doing nothing, that I was going to really redevote myself and give it all.
All or nothing, would you say?
All or nothing. And so I was giving that nothing, and I just decided that, you know what, it's time to give it all and get back in it. Don't hide from yourself. Don't hide from your feelings. You know you love it, and that's why I got back into it.
What's your favorite Bieber song? Don't lie.
My favorite Bieber song
it's Baby, isn't it?
Baby.
I knew it. You look like a baby.
Baby or Love Me. I'm a big fan of Love Me. I love how he opens up. And he's like, whoa, whoa. That, and then, I mean, I'll spare everyone else.
Can you go any farther?
I could go further, but we do have our demo coming out in a week, and I don't want anybody to get anything for free.
Because we had a call-in to the studio. You didn't hear it, but we had a call-in.
Okay, what are they looking for?
They wanted a live sample, a little, like drop a line, drop a rhyme. What you got?
Like I said, our demo's coming out here, and I can't give anything away, just because we do have a lot of groupies and fans that are looking to get early releases, and I don't want this to be leaked somewhere.
That's true. Leaked music is a problem.
Yeah, and then have my bandmates kind of get on me for that. So I'm going to respectfully decline.
Okay.
I will do some off camera for you guys.
I like the sound of that.
After the show. I apologize for the viewers.
What's your favorite dance move?
Oh, my favorite dance move. My mom's not going to like this, her being a kindergarten teacher, but I'm a
Earmuffs,
big...
Mom.
Yeah, earmuffs, there we go. Earmuffs to anyone under 18 here. I'm a big pelvic thrust kind of guy when I get on stage, and it brings a lot of energy to the show.
It's a real hyping tool.
It does, and it just, I want people to know what I'm working with.
They know.
So I'm a big that, and then if we could get on this camera real quick, I'll show you one quick one that I like to open up my shows with. So,
Watch this.
So we'll start the show out, you know, we'll come out, it's all black, and we turn around. So then the lights will flash behind us.
Okay.
And we'll just throw that right there, and then you're right into the music.
Ooh.
So it's a nice segue, and you know, it's a lot of dramatic effect, and I've found that the ladies really like that.
Do you feel like dramatic effect is key to the ladies?
I feel like key to the ladies and just boy band in general, be dramatic.
Oh yeah.
Be dramatic.
Start drama.
Drama is good. You know, like a lot of celebrities say it, and I'm not going to say I'm a celebrity, but I kind of am. No publicity is bad publicity.
Agreed.
So
I learned that in PR class.
Yeah. So, you know, I try to create as much drama as possible, and keep living it.
Indeed you do. Indeed you do. So, enough about your boy band fetish. I don't want to make you look too bad.
All right.
So, let's talk about graduation.
Yep.
Did you ever think you'd graduate?
To tell you the truth, I never really planned on going to college, so no.
And here you are.
Well, like I said, I was in Matt Harter for 8 years, and I thought we were going to make it famous.
Ah, yes. That dream.
My ego kind of got in the way.
But here you are, graduating at the end of the year.
Graduating in like 20 days or something like that.
Who's counting?
Yeah, I don't know. Not me. So.
What's been the hardest part of your undergrad?
The hardest part, I think I'm a big believer of college is really as hard as you make it.
Totally.
So for people that complain, and I don't really feel too bad for them, but the hardest thing I've definitely had to do is I'm taking an advanced video class, and this PM magazine that we have to do is it's really tough. So that definitely be the hardest thing I've had to do as an undergrad.
I would tend to agree. It's not an easy project.
No, it's stressful.
So, what's some advice that you would like to lay down to your fellow undergrads who look up to you for being almost an alumni?
Almost an alumni and almost a celebrity. We can't forget that again.
I will never forget.
The thing is, like I said before, college is really as hard as you make it. Have a lot of fun with it, and I wish I could tell my younger self when I was a freshman and sophomore, when all I really had to worry about was going to class and partying. That was something I tell them is, you know, enjoy yourself as much as you can, get your stuff done, make sure it doesn't hamper your grades, and you know, just try to enjoy your 4 years here. I tell this people a lot that if I, you know, school, I'd have to pay for it, I'd stay forever. So.
Oh, totally.
So just enjoy your time here. It goes a lot faster than you think, and thank your teachers and things like that.
All right, we're going to end our short interview with Drew here, so I can shamelessly self-promote. The first annual RAQ Fest is going to be held on April 20th on Wittich Field next to the Clock Tower. There will be live music from 11 to 4, including performances by members of Tug, Cheech Hall, Jacob Griffin, and a few more local artists.
They couldn't afford Matt Harter.
We didn't know.
Couldn't afford us.
We didn't know. I mean, you could just show up and be what Rockstars do and take over.
Well, we're like a 5-figure type gig.
Oh.
So, I mean.
RAQ is like a 0-figure type of gig.
So.
All right. So, also, along with not Matt Harter, there will be T-shirts, jewelry making, a CD drive, because let's face it, no one uses CDs now, so you should give them to us because we need them for the radio station. And a bake sale and yard games. So what better do you have to do on a Friday on April 20th than come and hang out with the RAQ folks and have a good time. So this has been this week's profile. From all of us here at the WMCM studios, I'm your host, Tyrell Luebker. Have a good night and good luck.
And I'm Drew White, reminding you, Go Mad Hard.
Matt Hard. Look him up.